Hi, I'm Bo Kostachuk with the Lindsay Lynx organization. I'm the assistant coach on the U15 team. We are in Lindsay in the heart of the Kawartha Lakes today.
I'm Peter Auld. I'm the head coach of the U15 Lindsay Lynx. I started coaching about 5 years ago. I wanted to be on the bench with my daughter. She started late being part of the Lindsay Lynx. She was a 10, U11 I believe. And it's everything that she's wanted and more. She's made lifelong friendships. She's come out of her shell. She really is turning into quite the leader on and off the ice.
Yeah, I have two daughters in Lindsay Lynx currently. I've been coaching for 10 years now approximately. My kids both started early in Mite. The one, she was so excited to see her older sister play, she insisted. So she went all the way through Mite, Tyke, novice, all the way up, and then joined the Lindsay Lynx about 3 years ago, and have been playing ever since.
A lot of them are very shy, and once you get past that, we joke around a lot, but we also push them to be their best version. In House League, you have just a gamut of different options that are going on. You have kids who are highly advanced, and you have brand new kids that are coming in, and making everybody feel welcome is one of the challenges that we do, and we kind of excel at it.
I find listening to the kids as well, a lot of these kids come out for different reasons, whether it's physical activity, it's their friends, sport, whatever it is. They all have their reason, and find, as Peter said, that something that they want to play for, right? And drive that. Make sure they're having fun. Make sure they're coming back year after year.
You're going to hear from some of our more experienced girls, and they're going to tell you all about their experiences and why they love being part of the Lindsay Lynx.
I've been playing hockey since I was 3 years old. I've been playing Lindsay Lynx since I was in grade 4, and I started girls league only because I was on the guys league beforehand, and it was kind of embarrassing getting changed in the janitor's closet most of the time, so yeah.
We came first place in our division for House League, and I really enjoyed bonding with all the girls this year.
It was nice coming back and playing with players we haven't played in forever, and just seeing how much growth we had throughout the years without playing with each other, but our season went really well.
Yeah. Just really support each other a lot, hugs and cheer each other on, just good goals, and then you hear it from the bench, tons of support from the coaches and the team. So yeah, you should really come out because it helps support the league, it helps support us as players, it shows us that you want to come watch hockey and how much you're just into the game. And we all really love the sport. We're not even there for the audience, we're there to just play because the sport is our sport. It's our love for the game that really just drives us.
I think having more people come out to watch would show everybody who volunteers their own time why they really do it, and it makes sense and see our smiles on the ice.
I think hockey's for anybody. If you're man, woman, if you're black or white, it doesn't matter. You can just go out and enjoy the sport how you want to enjoy the sport.
Yeah, it's nice because when you're just playing with all girls, you form a friendship. I know I'm really good friends with half the people on my team now.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It's just everyone's you can do stuff in the change room and there won't be guys watching you, and it's it's good because it's all girls and you can just be yourself in the change room.
What I love about girls hockey is that when I used to play co-ed, it was only there was only a couple other girls, and it was just I just feel more included in girls hockey than I did in co-ed.
I like the fact that everyone's given a chance, everyone's included in it, everything. They're not hey, you're a girl, you don't get to be included in this.
I like that everyone's really nice and included, and if you don't know how to do something, they'll help you.
Yeah. Our coaches, they set goals for us, and they're really good examples to what we should be doing, and this is how you're gonna achieve in hockey if you do this and that. People are not judgmental. You'd think, I remember when I first started that I thought people were just gonna judge me because I wasn't good enough. They're actually really supporting, and they'll just teach you more things than you don't. If you don't know, then they'll just teach you it.
Yeah, It's a good place to be. Like, it's fun to come and hang out with a team, and it's really easy to get in, and it's supportive and fun.
Definitely my shooting. Well, I'm still not the best at it, but I'll shoot and I'll actually be able to get it in. When I first started, it would just completely miss the net.
So I'm a goalie, so I feel like my glove catching and just getting my butterfly has been getting a lot easier for me because people have been actually teaching me and showing me how to do it.
Probably my skating, because when I first started, I wasn't the best skater.
It's like when you go to school, you get tired out, and then hockey it gives you energy, and hockey is fun for us because we all enjoy hockey.
I feel like as my mom being the coach, I feel like it's good to have criticism, but in a nice way.
They're really supportive in a way that they'll help you improve.
Yeah, and they do a lot to make our season fun too.
I feel like it's good to watch because you get to learn skills if you maybe want to play later on in life.
Well, also some of the people we had a few people that didn't know how to skate, so it's welcome to everybody, so that can maybe make them feel included.
I feel like it's fun to watch the game because the intensity and you get to feel like you're actually playing the game when you're watching.
It's nice for younger girls to see teams that they get to play on.
Girls hockey is better because it's more inclusive.
I think girls hockey is better because you can all relate to each other and it builds a stronger bond between your team.
I feel like it's better because it's more inclusive, like they have said, and again the bond.
Yeah, I think the bond too, because you make a lot closer friends from hockey.
When we're on the ice, I feel like we're a lot more competitive.
You support each other a lot on the ice.
Yeah, a lot of celebrations.
Yes,
and we're always lifting
definitely.
each other up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, at the end of the game, they'll all come and give me head pats or all hug me.
Okay, Lynx on 3. 1, 2, 3, Lynx!
My name is Julie Crowder, and I have the pleasure of being the House League convener for our Lindsay Lynx. We are a quickly growing organization. Our House League is getting bigger every year. We're up to 7 teams plus a DS team. This year, everywhere from all ages from U9 up to U18. And we're really excited to get new members every year and hoping people take an interest in the girls hockey and come join us.
Yes, my name is Mona Lisa Rouse. I'm also a volunteer and on the executive with the Lindsay Lynx. I have 2 daughters in hockey, and we are here an awful lot with the Lynx. We've grown with the Lynx. Our girls came at the age of 7 and worked their way up, and we tell you, it's the best sport going. Go hockey.
Yeah, so even though we're called House League, it's a little bit deceiving because we do play other centers. So we don't just play in-house against our own teams. We play locally Innismore, Peterborough, Coburg area, Keene, depends on who has teams to play us. But we do travel, not far, but we do a little bit of travel with our House League to play in different arenas. We also have ice at different arenas for the Lindsay Lynx. So you can see us in Lindsay, in Oakwood, sometimes Woodville. Am I missing anything? Fenlon Arena. Yeah, so we tend to play a little bit all over the place, which is a good experience for the girls. We meet different referees, and it's easier for the grandparents if it's closer to them.
That's right. So if anyone's watching tonight and would like to help us with our fundraising and donations, we're always looking for sponsors. Our girls, we don't have a home arena, so a lot of our costs go to paying for the referees' mileage and referees because we can't stack them because we don't own our own arena. So we're always looking for generous sponsors. And if you're interested, check us out at lgha.net.
lgha.net.
So behind us, we have our Goalie Clinic. The Lynx offer a free Goalie Clinic every other week, all season long, to our House League and our rep goalies. And we bring in a goalie trainer from Kaylee's Crease to come and train the girls and work with them for an hour every other week. And we're just really trying to foster goalies here at the Lindsay Lynx. And they play for half price, which is also awesome if they come join us at the Lynx, and they get the free training that's going on behind us.
So our organization has a Lynx Day. It's usually the last Saturday in the month of November, and we bring all the girls to the Lindsay Rec Complex. So we really try to showcase how much fun girls hockey is, how you can be part of the hockey family. We take you if you don't know how to skate, because it doesn't take long, as I learned from my own daughters, to figure out how to play hockey and to skate. So
we offer everything from U9 all the way up to U18. As I said, both our house league and rep levels. And when the girls were approached about being able to talk about their teams and their experience here at Lindsay Lynx, they were super excited. So tonight you're going to meet some of them.
My name's Emma, and I'm 7 years old, and I like hockey.
The importance to girls hockey, I feel, is very important because it develops leadership skills and independence.
Both of us have improved quite a lot since the start of the year, considering, well, we've all come from different teams, and I don't know, it's really nice to see everyone.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's improved. Like, with the coaching staff, they've helped a lot improve everyone's, like, things need to be worked on, and they've made us get better at skills that we need to learn.
It's very fun, and I like watching.
There's cowbells, there's those mugs that are whistles as well.
There's a very big blowhorn.
Yeah, they're very supportive.
Blabbers.
It's really funny.
The coaching staff is very supportive, even if it's your first year trying out, all the way from U9 to U18. So,
it's really fun. Like, it gives you a lot of independence, and it makes you more athletic, and it gives you a bit more social.
Lynx on 3. 1, 2, 3, Lynx!
I used to always say the success of a coach can be determined by if your kids come back the following year. You know, we pride ourselves in making sure the kids have fun, develop year after year, and continue to grow.
They turn into leaders.
Yep.
They really do. And this is a huge moment for them. Whether they win, lose, it doesn't matter. As long as they're progressing throughout the year, they turn out to just be unbelievable kids.
And that's part of it too, learning how to lose.
Yeah.
You know, kids nowadays need to learn those life lessons that you have to try hard to excel at something, right? Nothing is going to be handed to you on that ice. They have to be able to try hard, put the effort into the work, and you will see the effort show up on the bench. Those are the best years. I can tell you, well, you know, he's got an older son in U15 and my son's in U18. And I can tell you the fun ages, when they were this big and 5 and 6 year olds, your biggest problem was picking them off the ice.
A lot of our times, because some people don't have their skates tight enough or they're undone, our coaches will do them back up for us. They'll always tell us when to go to the corner so we can do warm-ups.
They're really good at, doing drills. We each line up in a corner and we pass the puck and go in and shoot. So
we do it when we skate around the circles on the ice, and we do crossovers, and we'll do them with like pucks and passing, and that's improved me a lot. So playing against Ennismore, it's just fun to play against, and it's hard to like beat and stuff like that.
It actually gives us a little bit of a challenge.
Ennismore was the second best team in the league, and we versed them a lot, and they were a really good team to verse. Well, I usually eat something that's filling. Then I usually get ready for the game and get pumped up to ready to play. I normally I come home from school, eat, and then we just sit at home for a bit. I play with my brothers, and then it's time to leave. So I listen to music in the car and get pumped up.
So when my dad plays music, I don't like it, so. I'm gonna try harder and try to win all the games that I can.
Next year I'm gonna try it for rep, and I hope I make the rep team because I've tried really hard this year.
I'm gonna try out for U13 rep, and then if I don't make that, I'm gonna go to House League. And no matter what, I'm gonna have fun.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we eliminate? All the rest. We're the best. Go Lynx.
It's how you make a lot of friends with hockey. And I like girls hockey because, like, sometimes it can be funner just to hang out with girls, but boys can be fun to hang out with too.
And when we jump on the goalie.
Everybody jumps on me. You gotta like put in a lot of effort. You can't just be skating on the ice, just being all tired, just being like this. You have to stretch, but like not stretch as in the shoe. Like you gotta do these stretches. Well, you don't have to, but that's how you get like warmed up for the game.
It's really fun, and our coaches are really funny.
Everybody on the team is kind, and no matter what happens, they're so supportive. And I love our mascot.
Go Lynx!
Hi, I'm Sarah Brown, and welcome to Browning Reptiles. We are just outside of Lindsay on the way to Little Britain on Elm Tree Road. We are a small facility where we welcome in a lot of reptiles, amphibians, and invertebrates. We are a sanctuary, but we are also an exotic animal educational business. We love to share these animals with everybody of all ages, right from the age of 0 all the way up to going into retirement homes, where sometimes it may be the first time a 90-year-old person has had the chance to meet a snake or a lizard. I am super excited to introduce you to one of our favorite animals, the Crested Gecko. We have Libby here. She is our 16-year-old senior Crested Gecko. These animals, they can actually live to be 25 years old in captivity. Where they come from in the world, which is New Caledonia. It's a teeny tiny island off the coast of Australia. They're not going to live quite that long. These animals are harmless, and they don't have a lot of defense mechanisms. So their main defense is actually they use their tail, and they will drop the tail if they feel threatened, or let's say something is chasing after them, grabs onto that tail. The tail will actually just fall off. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't cause them any discomfort or harm, but the tail will flip-flop around on the ground, kind of like a worm, and that is meant to distract whatever is threatening this animal or going to attack it, and it will go for the tail and the animal will get away. Now, the Crested Gecko is one of the gecko species where unfortunately the tail is not going to grow back. So it's a one lifeline opportunity. Once that tail is gone, they no longer have that resource to protect their bodies. Her beautiful colors are quite unique to her. Crested geckos, there are thousands of different color combinations, and even more so now because they're a very popular pet that are kept in captivity. This animal is bred a lot in captivity, And when a gene comes out, or say a color combination that comes out, quite often breeders will try and replicate that specific color combination. So Libby here, her colors are quite specific and quite unique. She is not your normal or average type gecko. She is right now quite fired up, which means she is curious, she's excited. I'm handling her, I'm giving her some enrichment. So she is more flamboyant than she would usually be if she was at rest. When she's at rest, she kind of starts to go a real pale cream color and everything kind of blends together. But I'd really like to show you some different color options that are in the Crested Gecko. So we've got two different geckos here. This is Libby and this one is Butterscotch. Butterscotch, what you're going to notice about her are her different colors. So what I was mentioning about when they are bred in captivity, her colors are very unique to her. The spots are a gene that they refer to as Dalmatian spots, and the tricolor that you see in her skin is definitely a sought after gene combination. She is also missing her tail, as you can see. I cannot clarify exactly when Butterscotch lost her tail because she was surrendered to us without a tail. Her original owners had mentioned that she was about 8 years old and she had lost her tail when she was quite young. One of the main features that I have to point out to everybody when I introduce them, especially in person, are these beautiful eyes. And you're going to notice that they have almost these little eyelashes. So they are quite often referred to as eyelash geckos. And they don't have eyelids. So they can't blink or close their eyes. So this animal is a nocturnal animal. So typically they will sleep all day and they're awake all night long. And during the day, if you come across one, their eyes are open. So you're really not going to know if it's awake or sleeping, but they will quite often be still, super still when they're asleep. So that's really the only way you know they're sleeping. They need to lick their eyes to keep their eyes from drying out. So they have this really long, flat tongue that they use to clean their eyes. They will clean their ears, which are these holes on the side of their head. And they will even lick the back of their head. So that tongue is that long and that flat. Pretty awesome. Another thing is they've got skin, not scales. So a lot of reptiles, or people who think of a reptile, they think of scales or scaly skin or scaly backs, toes, sharp, jagged, that kind of stuff. These guys are super soft. So because you can't feel them, I want you to feel the inside of your arm, give the inside of your arm a pet, and that is exactly what their skin feels like. It is just really, really soft. A key feature that crested geckos have are their ability to climb. So they are amazing climbers. They have really special feet and toe pads. On the bottom of their feet are thousands and thousands of tiny little hairs. And on the ends of those hairs are tiny little suction cups. So when you feel the bottom of their foot actually feels kind of like Velcro or grippy. And they are able to climb any surface. They can climb trees, leaves, but they can even climb glass. It's actually called the van der Waal. So you could look that up if you wanted to. The end of her tail actually has those little hairs on them too, so she can use her tail as kind of another hand. So cool. These animals don't come from our climate, so they do require a lot of specific needs to make sure that they thrive in captivity. These animals will require a high humidity, which is probably higher than what you're used to in your room. So you may need to spray the enclosure a couple of times a day, or you'd have to get a humidifier to give that enclosure a lot of humidity. You will also, if you have live plants in your enclosure, you're going to need some artificial light to help the plants grow. They will require a substrate in order to help keep that humidity. They will require a water dish. They will require enrichment, which will include your hide, your foliage for them to hide in, any additional decorations. But the more that you put in the enclosure, the more you're going to have to come out and wash on a regular basis. We love being a part of the community and allowing everybody to experience this.